So in this video, we're going to be looking at Caitlin Clark and a couple of things that she did in her debut. Let's get into it. Coming into this game, probably one of the most hyped um, debuts that we have for a rookie. So it's pretty exciting. I'm very excited for this year's WNBA season. As a basketball guy, this is definitely something that I'm looking forward to. Something that we're going to have to pay attention to is that Caitlin Clark is going to demand a lot of attention. You could already see how they're pressuring her up. And the name of the game for Indiana all year is going to be they're going to get two on the ball every single time, right? So you can see with Caitlin right here, draw one defender, two defenders, right? Can we make the right play every single time? And here, what she does is she does a really good job of finding that seam for that pocket pass. So pocket pass is part of her game. And we know Caitlin loves going to her right. So we're going to look at everything here. She's going to have to learn how to start off a bit closer to the three-point line, be a threat. Because what you could see from right here is that you're all the way over here, easier for the defense to load up. Boom, boom. More dribbles to get downhill, right? So even on this screen right here, you're going east-west. I'll put pressure on the defense. The key, and this is important for all small guards, not all small guards, all guards to be honest. This is your money right here. Really good guards, they put pressure on the paint relentlessly, right? So the least amount of dribbles that you could take, the more dribbles this way that you can take instead of like this, side to side, the more dangerous you are as a guard. We can watch it right here. See here, she takes that one dribble, gets all the way. Let's go back for us to be able to see that. Here, you notice her first dribble. Which way is it? East-west. Boom. Here, two. You could see three. She gets to the paint, but got to do a way better job at generating those possessions. And again, trying to get as many straight lines as possible because she has a quick first step. Here, on this, get to your money spot. She got to get to that paint right here. That's what she's trying to get to right here. So if she can make those floaters, land out 2 feet, make that shot on balance, here I feel like she rushed it just a little bit. But the more that she could do that, the more dangerous that she could be for this team. Puts it on the rim. Biggs could go rebound. Here. Very dangerous player in transition. What I'd love to see Indiana do is, see, she has a quick first step. This translates to the next level. This translates. The first step. As soon as she has those seams, again, the miscommunication right here gives her this straight line right here. She has a quick first step. So as many of those that she could get, the better it is. She doesn't make it, but the idea, the intention is good. Right? Found that she rushed a little bit. And you're going to see in this situation right here, again, push, slow-mo, right? Somebody has a, here, travel violation. Kind of rush, shuffle their feet a little bit. It's all right. Understand that you're coming into this as probably the greatest college player of all time. So you're going to command a lot of attention. You don't have to rush here. It's hard to catch a ball on movement, turnover, right? So a lot of those turnovers could be limited, but a very, very, very exciting player here, right? Biggest difference is the pickup points. We know that Caitlin Clark is going to play us from the logo. There's not one time where she crosses this half court where she's unattended. Look how high up we're picking her up. Right? This one right here, again, same thing. pickup point, boom, high, right? Gotta keep that dribble. See if she's gonna turn it over. Let's look at this again. Rewind. Do a good job. Those early screens, I think, could be very interesting for Indiana to be able to do. High ball screen right here. So now what I'm trying to do is freeze it right here. I'm attacking this player, right? This is a big, slow-footed, okay? So the more that I can make contact, she can't be afraid of contact. That's the biggest thing. So on this, potentially what I'd like to see is, we call this a prisoner. Some people call it a hostage dribble. Some people call it a prisoner dribble. So basically what you want to do is you want to try to get this defender on your back right here. Boom. Set this right here. And then after that happens, let Aaliyah Boston roll. Put pressure on this defender to have to make those decisions. Right? This is not a bad decision. You attack. Only thing is, you don't have a lot of space on the sidelines. Sidelines, you don't have a lot of space, right? The more you can stay in the middle of the floor, the more options you have. Because now what she does is she cuts her options in. It's kind of like in the coffin corner where you have big defender, and the sidelines a defender, right? So you're not playing with a lot of space. So in this situation, probably would have liked her to shoot that. Get a floater, hold it, come back to the middle, right? Be patient with the ball. Keep that dribble alive. Guards. I cannot say this enough. Keep your dribble alive. Here, high. It's not bad. Doesn't have it, boom. Again, name of the game, 2 on the ball, right? But then look, we turn it over right here. So what we need to be able to do is on this, boom, instead of Aaliyah Boston getting here to where the defense is, right? Space out right here. Because now on this reverse dribble, on this reverse pivot, she could hit Aaliyah right here. So if Aaliyah stays right here, this passes over here. And now what we're doing is we are playing 2-on-1 versus this defender, right? So starting from this point on in the video, I want you guys to start paying attention to the triangles, right? So when Caitlin Clark gets 2 defenders on her, how well does Indiana space out, right? And create this triangle, right? See here? Bad triangle. No triangle here. It's a straight line. No triangle. So it's easy for defense to be able to rotate on that. And you guys will start seeing it now. Whenever you get 2 on the ball, how well do we space out? How well do we make that triangle? How quick is that secondary decision? Boom. 2 on the ball. Right? 2 on the ball. Defender, space out. Space out, catch here, and then we could either drive, we draw this defender, we could get a corner 3, or we could go dribble handoff for the player in the corner, backdoor, right? But the next person who catches the ball, right? See here, we're rolling too much here. It's a lot of length. It's a hard pass to make. Indiana's going to figure it out. I think they'll figure it out. Here, transition. You are the greatest college player of all time. You have unlimited range. What we need to be doing is space the floor out. Early transition. Here, down, here, get to the corner. Aaliyah cannot stay right here in the middle of the paint. Doesn't help. And you guys will see this. Doesn't help. Because even here, boom, she can't even turn the corner and get on a defender because she has the help defender. It's just sitting in that paint right here. On the reversal, okay, cool. We keep the ball moving, right? But again, we go back to what we said. We got 2 on the ball, right? The next person that receives the pass after the trap, when that ball reverses, you have to look opposite. That pass goes here. you have long closeout. Because now her defender is all the way over here. Basketball, how do we create long closeouts? Keep it simple. How do we create long closeouts? Here we have the opportunity to look opposite, boom, you have a corner three, or you have a closing out defender to you, and then you're able to just attack. We don't do that. We hold the ball, right? Come back, we do a good job, we keep it moving, but again, we look, boom, 2-on-1. Off the ball, you cannot let one defender guard two. And we could just see off this, you have one defender who's able to guard two. Let this play develop in slow motion. One defender, the spacing is not good between those two off-ball defenders. And then they go and steal the ball. Now, what I would have liked off of this is I would have liked two things. A lot of things could happen. Aaliyah Boston, okay, cool. If you want to stay in the paint, that's okay. You don't want to pop out to the three. When this 2-on-1 happens, clear out, boom, here. Because now you have a wide open, catch and shoot three for a knockdown shooter. Right? Or what can happen is Aaliyah Boston pop out, Katie Lou fill this way, Erica Wheeler cut to the basket, and now we got that little action where we could just move the ball in reverse. But again, after the first pass, how quickly do we reverse the ball? It's turnover right here. Push. Deadly. Gotta be looking for your shot. Not jogging, we're jogging. I like drags. I like this. But again, playing through a crowd. Guards. Whenever you're playing your pick and roll, play your pick and roll to the space. Okay? Now, Coach O, what does that mean? You're using this ball screen. Where is the space? Right? Usually, when you attack space, you make a good decision because defense has to react to it. So on this, I have this ball. I want to be using this pick and roll this way. This is where all the space is. If you pay attention, this is where all the space is on the floor. I want to be able to use that. Now what she's doing is the whole court split in half, and you are playing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on one side of the court. Not enough space. And you don't want to play through a crowd. You're playing through a crowd. Doesn't work. Rebound, push, push, push. Not bad. You're looking for the home run. You're looking for the home run. That's a turnover. Right? Again, where do you start off? This is going back to the beginning of the game, right? Where do you start off your offense? I don't think she expected people to pressure her the way that she did. But yeah, they're guarding her all the way out here. Don't be afraid to make contact with this defender or start a bit lower. Start a bit lower with it. Because now, boom, you're catching this ball all the way up here. And we talked about it. We don't want east-west. We don't want to catch the ball too far out the 3-1 lane. You want to be a threat at all times. Good. Boom. Come set this. Okay. A bit more patience. Wait for the screen. Just wait for the screen. Reverse here. Wait for the screen. You're moving before Aaliyah can come set the screen. Nothing will happen. Defense is able to blow that up. You get a good shot, but realistically, timing. Timing is everything in basketball. So what you really want to do is on this slow-mo right here, right? Boom. As the ball's going here, what you want to do is you want to walk them down this way. And as you're walking them down this way, that's when they're coming this way to set that screen. But she's moving too early. See, she's moving before. So now defense, the big doesn't have the time to set the screen, right? So a bit more patience on, especially off ball, a bit more patience, right? Do get a shot off, but again, very dangerous player. Can't leave her open. Here's one more, right? Need more drags. See, she let that fly, but I need more drags. See, this is where the synergy between your guard and your big has to be. It's gonna build through the season. It's good that they're like Aaliyah is a second-year player and Caitlin's a rookie, so first year. So it's a good thing because they have time to build that synergy, right? But on this here, you know Caitlin's deadly. Come set the screen right here, right? But when you're gonna set the screen, don't set it like I just drew it. Come under, and then come set this right here, because now Caitlin can get downhill, right? Now again, look, think how many he's done, right? Which way did she? Which way did she dribble? Which way did she dribble? You guessed it, east-west. Two dribble, sideline to sideline. We don't want that. But I've seen a lot of good things. See a lot of good things though, right? And it's just little things because you got to think also. Like, Caitlin was considered a big guard in college, right? This is very telling to me. Look, you're gonna play against guards and wings that are probably a bit bigger than you, so you're regular size, right? So the more you can stay in movement, the more um, the more you can be a factor. Because now what's happening is that they're taking away her vision, right? You're playing against somebody with the same size as you, right? You can't stay stationary the same way that you used to in college. Because in college, I'm 6 foot and everybody else is 5'8", 5'9". So I can hold the ball and see over them without having to dribble. Now what's happening is you're turning over and they're taking away your vision. So you have to stay in movement. Have to stay in movement. Here, moving off the ball. Here, come and get the screen. Okay. See me, I can break down every single thing. Watch. Watch this. Right? If we slow-mo. If we slow-mo on the curl, right? You're moving too early. Wait for them to come set the screen. Don't even have time to set the screen. Right? See this? Would have curled it. Defense chases you. You can curl. Defense chase. Boom. On this catch right here, take this dribble right here. Boom. Now you're in the paint, right? That's your goal, right? Get to the paint. Put as much pressure as you can. Foul. Good job. Staying in movement. Good job. Putting pressure on the defense. See, that was good. There we go. Cash. There we go. What's the difference with this one? The patience using those off-ball screens. The patience. Boom. Gone. Right? Waits for it first. On the catch. There we go. That's the difference. Because now you could run her off the screens. Little detail, but it makes a big difference, right? So when you're setting those screens, be patient. When you're using those screens, be patient. Remember, on offense, it's always better to be late than too early, right? Move it. Yep, send that screen. She does a better job, way better job than in the first half. Y'all see that? Remember, we broke down in the first half. We were talking about how she left too early on this one. Look at this. Look at the difference. Here, waiting for the screen. Now I can run my defender off of it. Just like that. Boom. In movement. Yep. In movement. Keep the ball moving. Keep your dribble alive here. And now, right? Playing off of it. There we go. Staying in movement. Here. Push. 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 Space. 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 You got to see where the space is. Right here. Boom. Because now you got to draw the next defender. Right? See where the space is. Comes back to the middle. And now she's playing through a crowd. Right? Keep dribble alive. Yep. Straight. ISO. Slower defender. I can create my own shot. Just like that. Our last clip. right? Stay in movement. There we go. The movement part is what's so underrated about the game. The fact that she's a knockdown shooter, defense is always going to overreact. So she has to use that to her advantage. Boom, right? Keep it moving. Two players jump at it, and again, able to draw. Able to draw a foul, go to the free throw. So a lot of good things that I saw from Caitlin Clark in that first game. Um, I do think it's going to be growing pains, but she's a player. Definitely keep up. Uh, yeah, that's going to be it for today's breakdown. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like, share with someone, and be on the lookout for the next video.